Yes, you're in the right place. This is not a Patriots show, but Mike Vrabel will be inducted into the New England Patriots Hall of Fame. You got to give him some love, right? One of the best to ever do it, best linebacker, one of the best linebackers in New England, your head coach of the Tennessee Titans. So show some love to head coach Mike Vrabel down in the comment section. Let's congratulate him. Type MV, show some love to your head coach. What's good? Welcome into Titans Today. I'm Abby Alonzo. We're going to get right into it. You're seeing the trade up for Stroud. L3 at the bottom here. We've shown this graphic so many times, but that was before the draft. So why am I talking about it after the draft? Well, because Albert Breer says that the Titans intended on actually trading up to number 3 to go get CJ Stroud. They plan to trade with the Arizona Cardinals to move up in the draft, but the Texans ended up taking Stroud off the board, and after that, things kind of fell the way they fell, and Tennessee ended up with Will Levis. It sounds like their original plan was not to go after Will Levis, and if you remember correctly, I've said that on the past 2 shows, that I don't believe that they intended to grab Will Levis before this draft. I think they were targeting CJ Stroud. You heard all the rumors about maybe the Texans aren't going after a quarterback. Maybe they're looking towards a defensive player or grabbing somebody else. So the Titans planned, hey, we're going to go up. We're going to grab our guy. Too bad the guy got taken off the board at number 2. CJ Stroud is now a Texan that the Titans have to face twice a year. They ended up grabbing Will Levis on day 2. But something interesting to think about, that CJ Stroud could have been a Tennessee Titan had things worked out the way that the Titans wanted them to. Do you believe that the Titans actually plan to trade up for Stroud? This is not the first we've heard of it. We talked about it probably starting a month and a half before the draft happened. Was this a real thing, though? Was it just the smoke and the rumors that we were talking about before the draft, or were they really planning to go up and get him if the Texans didn't grab him first? Let me know in the comment section what you think. Type Y for yes, you think it was true. Type N for no, it's just more smoke, a bunch of draft rumors. Moving on. Lots of quarterback talk. Has anyone checked on Ryan Tannehill? Has anybody talked to Ryan Tannehill about what he thinks on what's going on and the Titans grabbing Will Levis and possibly trading up? I mean, he's had to hear all the rumors that we've heard, right? We're going to go grab CJ Stroud. We're going to trade Ryan Tannehill. We're going to do this, that, and the other. Trey Lance. He's been around for all of it. He's heard all of it. In fact, he just had his first press conference since last season, since his injury-riddled season. And he spoke on it and pretty much gave insight to the fact that he has blocked out the noise. There's been a lot of noise, obviously, and he's just chosen not to focus on it. And I will tell you exactly what he said in just a moment. But before we continue on with the show, make sure you hit the sub button. Do yourself the favor. We've got content coming at you almost every day. We had you covered during the draft, and even after the draft, as things kind of slow down, we're still going to make sure that you know what's going on in the Titans facility, what they plan to do in 2023. Do yourself the favor, hit the sub button. Ryan Tannehill had this to say on the Tennessee Titans drafting Will Levis. Said, look, we've been down this road before. It's definitely a bit of deja vu. My job is to get ready to go win football games, and that's what I'm going to do each and every day. You can only control what you can control, right? Mike and Rand make those decisions, and as players, you've got to control what you can control, and that's doing the best you can, prepping yourself mentally and physically each and every day to go win football games. Clearly, he is tunnel vision. He knows he's got a job to do. This is what the current quarterback depth chart looks like. And I say current because there are a lot of questions on whether it will look like this heading into the actual season. Now, Mike Vrabel said this is the pecking order. This is how they're going to start. He intends for Ryan Tannehill to be the starter. But what happens moving forward is up to these guys. Vrabel said that basically whoever performs the best is going to win the QB1 spot. And that's that. There is no, oh, you're a vet, you're going to start. There is none of that. It is whoever is going to help the Tennessee Titans see more success, win more games. That's our quarterback. I will say this. The trade rumors have not gone away. despite Vrabel saying he intends for Tannehill to be the starter, you never know. Things change so quickly, as we've seen. They were gunning for C.J. Stroud, and they ended up with Will Levis. Things changed fast. Will that be the case for Ryan Tannehill? Should the Titans trade Ryan Tannehill? What do you think? Type T for trade, type P for pass if you think they should keep Tannehill on the roster. Now, there's two ways to go about this, right? On one hand, you want to keep Tannehill. He's a vet. He's been in the league for 12 years, maybe. I believe he started with the Titans in 19. 12 years. He's got a lot of experience. He was doing well last season. He can get by until his injury happened, and then everything just kind of fell apart. If you can keep that roster healthy, you might see more success in this last year of Tannehill's contract. It'll give Will Levis some time to adjust and maybe get ready to take on that QB1 role in 2024. So keeping Tannehill on the roster has its benefits. But on the other hand, trading Tannehill gives you the draft capital that you don't have in 2024. Now, getting rid of Tannehill would give you the capital, but then you're banking on either Malik Willis or Will Levis to step up and be the quarterback that you need them to be, specifically Will Levis. I guess if you trade Tannehill away and Will Levis isn't the guy, you've got the draft capital to go out and get another quarterback for the third year in a row. Remember, Malik Willis was drafted last year. Now we've got Will Levis. Hopefully they don't have to do the same thing in 2024. But if you trade Ryan Tannehill away, you would have the draft capital to maybe get a quarterback if that comes down to it. Let's fingers crossed that they don't have to do that again. And we'll round out the show with Chig. Chig's excited, y'all. He knows that he's about to take a bigger role on this offense. He did relatively well last year, but with Austin Hooper out of the picture and no big name receiver really in that wide receiver room, he knows that his tight end position is going to be kind of vital for this offense in the coming season. This is what the current depth chart looks like. Remember, they drafted Josh Whyle a couple days ago, who, big guy, should add some help to the offense as well. But Chig is your tight end one, and in 2022, he showed that he can handle the weight of being the lead guy in that room. He talked about how he's excited to step into a leadership role, not just on the field, but off the field, and especially on the field. If this was his stat or the weight he carried in an offense that really was in shambles last year, they're starting to piece things together, and I think you might see some better stats. Not that those weren't good. I mean, 32 receptions, 450 yards, 3 touchdowns. He had 7 catches that were over 20 yards. He actually leads the NFL right now in tight ends that had catches of more than 40 yards. He had 3 of them last season. I think these stats go up just because he's going to see some more reps. He's going to step into that leadership role, and I think he'll do a good job. Just for fun, how many touchdowns do you think Chig will have in 2023? Let me know down in the comments section. He had 3 in 2022. I think he has more than 3. I don't know how many, but I think he has more than 3. Let me know what you think. As always, we appreciate y'all for watching. I got to say, this is actually my last show here at Titans Today by Chat Sports. I've enjoyed my time breaking down the Titans with y'all. I have enjoyed cutting up in the comment section and in the DMs. And I appreciate you guys for the kind words, the support, and the encouragement that you have given me while I've been here. I am not going to be at Chat Sports anymore, but I'll still be around. So if you need to find me, you know where you can find me, at Abigail Alonzo on Instagram and at Abigail_Alonzo on Twitter. Again, we appreciate y'all for watching. We'll see y'all soon. And always tighten up.